Student body is over there with one finger in the air, so obviously they know he's within 1 point. They had two in there. They're holding up two fingers.
The official stopped the game, Bill, for just a moment, thinking the presentation would take place just now, but no, it will be when Hopson breaks it.
And now they're chanting 1, 1, 1.
That's all Hopson needs. Herb Williams getting ready for the presentation. Carlton Phoenix, meanwhile, attends to business at the other end. Well, now it'll get fun. Now they start cheering. They come to their feet all the way up in the top deck of St. John.
Now this is a little pressure on Dennis Hopson.
Everybody waiting.
In the midst of a 73-42 blowout.
And Hopson's in the right corner. Francis hits it. Hopson for the lead. Rebound to Francis, keeps it alive. And he goes up strongly, and Hopson tips it, gets it himself. He'll get another shot. 73-42, Ohio State leads Florida International. 14:45 left. Hopson trying to become Ohio State's total points leader. And Wilson wants to get him to him. So he'll give it a try. The shot heard around the stakes. And they're still standing all the way up to the top deck. 2,012 points for Dennis Hopson. 14:24 remaining in the game. And oh, by the way, Ohio State leads by 33.
Didn't mean to leave you there for a minute, Chuck. Had to go to my feet on that one.
Standing O for Mr. Hopson, who has a keener than normal appreciation of what that's all about. Charging on left.
Well, you can talk all about the number of games played and the rule changes and everything else and argue about numbers and what vintage and what era a player played in. But you simply can't take anything away from Dennis Hopson.
Yeah, and if you waste your time on that, you're blowing the moment.
Just forget it, because he's earned every one of them. And he's still working.
And almost there. It's Terry Nash. Nice rebound by Banks. Tip Phoenix. Banks again. Knocked away by Wilson. Tip Phoenix. And at the other end, it is Nash again. Good fight by Florida. 14 points for Nash. 75-44 Buckeyes. Top of your screen, John Anderson and Tony White waiting to enter. Alley-oop. Yes, sir. 32 points. His career high, if you're wondering, is 42. Phoenix off balance. Hopson with the rebound. Francis. And it doesn't go. Foul on Phoenix.
Ohio substitutions, number 41.
Here come the substitutes for both teams.
Tony Light replaces Dennis Hopson.
Hopson leads. Here is his, I think, fourth alley-oop basket of the game.
I think he could have thrown that one down if he wanted to. He simply laid off and turned in the air and made it the layup.
Jerry Francis with 8 points tonight. Will try and get in double figures here. There's 9. His alma mater is undefeated and #1 in the state among Ohio's single-A schools. That's Worley High School, which is expected to be in this state tournament race, which is underway. 10 for Francis, the third Buckeye to reach doubles. Ronnie Bryant.
Now, it's been all fun time for Ohio State, but I think the mood changes a little bit, not only with the crowd, but for particularly along the bench, the coaching staff.
Good defense by Tony White on that Bryant lay-in attempt.
Gary Williams and his group now probably wanting to go back to work to get the Hopson thing almost over with.
Nice play by Wilson.
And I'm sure he's sitting there right now starting to think about Indiana.
Yep.
Because now you go back to the fundamentals, and regardless of the score, you just want to play against an opponent and play it well. This game was moved to this point in the season. Ohio State knowing that they had the open week and not wanting to take a full week off without game action. Also noticed in the Big Ten, Illinois did the same thing by playing Valparaiso.
We again remind you that Eldon Miller, before departing Ohio State a year ago, had contracted with Rich Walker for this game. And timeout is called, and we'll explain the rest of the story when we return. 12 minutes even left. Buckeyes are up 81-44. 12 minutes remaining, and the Buckeyes are up by 37 points as John Anderson snuffs still another Florida International pass.
John upset with himself. That ball was right in his hands, and he simply knocked it out of bounds. He's concerned with himself that he didn't catch it.
Nash gets it into Banks. That's a three-point attempt. Jerry Francis fouls coming over top of Stephen Truitt, and here come 4 Buckeyes.